Hello, guys. We are live. Happy Friday.
Happy Fri-yay.
Look at this. This is what I like to see.
Fri-yay.
Sam is already on. How are you, Sam? How are you doing?
I got a little bit of a rise there.
What's a rise? Rise in your
Like,
hair?
yeah. Anyway,
A little ski
it's
slope.
been raining today, so
Oh, dear. You got the fuzz look.
yeah. How is everyone? I hope you're well.
Do you realise that I was looking through our old lives? Don't ask me why. I was just looking through, and we have not done. By this point last year, we've done at least 3 or 4 lives out in the garden, and we've done none this year because the weather's been so bad, and it's raining now here. So yeah, we haven't done the lives in the garden for quite a while.
The sadness.
I know. Never mind. Anyway, how's everybody? Does everybody have a good weekend? I know some of you may not be on now because the football is on at the moment. So Spain are playing Germany at the moment. So I know that's going on.
I'm thinking maybe in 10 minutes we might get some people.
We don't know.
Possibly,
Well, I shall tell you. If the score remains as it is, and I won't reveal the score, it would be over in 90 minutes.
St. Cot.
St. Cot, how are you, sir? You well?
Are you well?
Oh, as St. Cot may have seen, I'm sorry, St. Cot, but we are going to show you. We did manage to get baked.
It arrived.
And look how big the box is.
Today.
Why is the box so big?
Today.
Why is the box so big?
Today.
Why is the box so big?
I got 2.
2 cakes. 2 cakes.
And do you know what? So let me tell you, right? On Thursday, I went to order more cake, right? Because I thought, oh, do you know what? There's some family members I want to give it to, blah blah blah. And they were doing a triple cake, right? With white sponge, and they did a birthday one. Let me tell you, when I tried to order it, it's gone. Gone.
Tia, how are you?
Hey, Tia, how you
okay?
well?
Oh, poor Nick was drenched when he got back home from work. Oh God, was it raining where you are? Oh God, Sam, that is. I hope he's all right. He's dried off. Tia, how you been? Hey, Mark and Kelly, hope you're good. We are good.
We are well.
How are you, Tia? You good?
Charlie, how are you?
Charlie, 410.
Wow. Well done.
Charlie, have you been out? I know you normally go out with your family on a Friday, so I wonder if you guys have been out.
Yeah. Somewhere. And how's your brother? We haven't seen him for a
little
while.
Where's Keegan?
I hope his channel is going really well too.
Say hi to Keegan from us.
Yes, exactly. Say hi to Keegan. And to your mum and dad as well.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
So I ordered. I tried to order on Thursday the speciality get baked, and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it.
It's so difficult, isn't it? You said it's so hard.
Let me tell. St. Cot can tell you.
I know.
Can tell you how difficult.
Have you had any luck?
Did you try on Thursday, St. Cot? Did you try on Thursday?
I should be drinking all my tea because I do want to save some to go with the cake.
Right.
But that's why I did make myself a big mug, one of my Brussels mugs.
I've got a smaller one.
I got my big mug of tea. So
which tea have you got?
Strawberry.
Oh.
You got the biscuit.
I got the biscuit, yeah. I like the biscuit. I quite like the dream though as well. The dream one's quite nice.
Yeah, the dream is not bad. So if anyone want to know what we're talking about, so we did get the Yorkshire tea, and they do flavours. So they do 3 flavours, which is the biscuit flavoured, the strawberry jam, toast and jam flavoured, and also it's what they call the sleepy time one, or the nighttime one, which is that chamomile?
I don't know what it is.
It's got nutmeg in it, you know. I'm surprised you like it.
I quite like it. I don't mind nutmeg. It's more the cinnamon sometimes.
Oh no, St. Cot said, I managed to add the cake to my cart, but was not quick enough paying and lost it.
Yeah.
I could have got the ultimate, but it was too expensive.
Yeah, the ultimate is £58.
What?
£58. But you get the 2 Bruces, you get some jar of chocolate, you get the balls and something else. But yeah, I almost ordered the ultimate, but I was like, nah.
So we're going to give it a couple of minutes just to let other people come on, because I know the football's on. Some people might be watching it. And then we will show you the get baked, what we managed to get.
I haven't opened it, right? But so it comes via a courier. And so I was leaving because I need to go run a quick errand. And the guy came and he gave it to me in my hand. I was like, ooh. So I took it, but as I was opening it up, because I literally opened it up before we came on, that chocolate smell was insane.
I know, you were saying actually.
It was insane. When I opened it, I was like, oh, it smells really good. St. Cot, do you have Apple Pay or Google Pay? Because that might be quicker if you've got Apple Pay or
He
Google
said he'll
Pay.
keep trying. Tia said, I'm good, thanks. Got bangers and mash for dinner today. I'm making a Victoria sponge cake for our football barbecue tomorrow.
Do you know what? I had bangers and mash this week. I had Wagyu beef sausages. They were so good. The mash was creamy. They did a little onion gravy. Oh, it was, to be fair, my one was better because I did honey mustard mash as well as onion gravy. But anyway, it was really good.
So tell us about this football barbecue, Tia. Do you play football and then you're doing the barbecue, or is it for somebody you know that plays football?
Or is it to watch the football?
I was going to say, or is it to watch the football?
Yeah.
When you said football barbecue, I thought it was because this is the team you play for. But is it for the England game tomorrow? Kirsty, hello.
Hey, Kirsty.
Everyone, evening, everyone. I'm here. I'm just cooking. Oh, what you got cooking?
What you got cooking? Let's us know. You know we're foodies here. You know we love the food.
Oh,
you know when you just want to slap someone.
I just wondered if you just scored, if Spain just scored again, but I'm not sure. Right, where are we? Sam said, my Churchill Eorm Disney mug is the best ever. I keep my tea in. It's so hot and it's so pretty. The mug or you?
I'm sure she's
yeah.
You, right? You.
Exactly.
They Loungefly have just released an Eeyore bag and an Eeyore Loungefly. Now the thing is with Loungeflies, I really love them, but I feel like they're not practical. So if I buy it, I'm only buying it because it's, a Loungefly bag. So I don't know. I don't know.
St. Cot said he does have Apple Pay.
Yes. Then try Apple Pay. Did you try Apple Pay? Is that what you're trying to do? I don't have Apple Pay or Google Pay, so I don't really know how that works. I had to do it the old-fashioned way. I keyed in, but now it's saved on my account, so now I can just boom. But it was difficult.
There is that app you can get for eBay, which basically
but we were talking about, but it's only for eBay.
But can you get? There must be one. I suppose it's just for the eBay.
It's going to be only for eBay. It's not going to be for.
I just wondered if there was an app that would help St. Cot. How did you get yours then? How were you able to do it? Was it just by tap?
It was the same that I did it with the virtual queue. You just have to boom. But the thing is, when you get it, it puts you in a queue. So it depends where you are in the queue. So you have to refresh. Boom, add. But you know what the tricky thing is? When you refresh, there's an advert at the top. So you have to scroll down to see if the website opens. Like I start from 59, so sometimes 58. So when it gets to like 9:58 or 9:59, I start refreshing. So then as soon as it hits 10 o'clock and it's boom, I'm like boom, and then it puts me in a queue.
Tia said, I'm going to our neighbours to watch the England game. They're doing the full bangers, sausage, burgers, chicken, salad, and curries. I thought I'd bring dessert.
Sounds like you should have brought the roast.
Yeah, well, no, it sounds like Tia's baking her own.
Oh yeah. You are baking. Yeah, that's what you said. The sponge.
Victoria sponge.
Victoria sponge. Nice. Now, are you going to do fresh cream in the Victoria sponge, or are you going to do a buttercream in the Victoria sponge?
Now, if you're doing traditional Victoria sponge, apparently buttercream doesn't count. A traditional Victoria sponge does not have buttercream in it, but I know a lot. That's the snobby way of people saying it. A lot do. Whenever you go to Starbucks, they have buttercream in the middle.
Well, a lot of sponges have buttercream.
Yeah.
A lot of sponges have buttercream.
You would know buttercream then.
Buttercream. No, I was just
buttercream.
Saying it in a typical London accent. You get me, like buttercream. No tea. Buttercream. But yeah, I love a Victoria sponge. My brother doesn't eat any of my cakes at all. But he does love he doesn't like fruit in cakes, and a lot of the cakes that I make are like, like be pineapple upside down cake, it'll be a pina colada cake, it'll be a cherry and almond cake, it'll be a chocolate cherry cake, those sorts of types. But he doesn't like fruit in them. But he will eat a Victoria sponge. I made a caramel tart the other day. Everybody loved that. But it was a cheap one. Wasn't a real one.
Tia said, making a Vicky sponge because all the oldies like it.
Yeah, I like a Victoria sponge.
Yes, I do. Well, yeah. That goes to show with the oldies camp.
Do you know what? My mum bought a Victoria. I was very young at the time. I must have been about 5, and she invited my old school teacher, and she was my favourite school teacher, and she invited her to the flat. This when we lived in Battersea, and My mum bought this. It was a brand of Victoria sponge, and I cannot remember the life of me which one it was, but it had fresh cream in it. My mum cut me a piece, and she cut me like a normal adult size piece, because normally in my family we cut kid slices, but my mum gave me like a normal adult size, and I was eating it, and I kept coming back and forth from the living room. There was one piece left. I kept coming up because I really wanted that cake. It was so good. It was so nice. I can't remember the brand now, but I remember that it was a brand of Victoria sponge. So, yeah.
Tia says, I think they like it because it's nostalgic memory.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can imagine that, because probably their parents at the time when they were younger would have made those types of cakes. So again, it would bring back those memories.
For me, it's Black Forest Gatto, and I was looking for some old photos the other day, and we've been having Black Forest Gatto for years. But I remember a friend of mine, an old school friend, she had never had Black Forest Gatto until she came to my house, and then she would buy a Black Forest Gatto and eat the whole thing to herself.
Oh yeah, you said she had a whole Black Forest.
Yeah. She goes, I'd never tasted it until I came to your house, but Black Forest Gatto is one of them.
Way to go. Right then, guys. Football is 4 more minutes, just in case anybody wants to join us afterwards. So we might wait a little bit.
You mean you want to watch the last?
No, I can do it if you want to.
No, I'm just saying. Because you're not even looking at the camera.
I am. I'm just what's going on here? But did you get the dark and milk chocolate Bruce to try? Says Tia.
Yes.
Tia, yes. Well remembered.
Like I said, on Thursday, they were doing a new one. They were doing a birthday one, and they were doing a triple one, which was obviously, which had white sponge in it, and chocolate sponge and the buttercream. And I don't know if I can find a picture of it. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
What was it? Sam said, I like golden syrup sponge too. That's one of Kelly's favourites. Victoria sponge is one of my favourites to make and eat. You must try the elderflower and passion fruit sponge flavours, guys. They are so yummy and perfect for the summer.
I feel Marks and Spencer's did a passion fruit one, and I tried that one. They did a clotted cream one. Oh, it was too good.
Yeah, that was amazing. Strawberry and clotted cream.
We had it for our barbecue because I bought it specifically. You had to order it. Yeah. They don't do it anymore.
Oh, do they not?
No, they don't do it anymore.
Really good.
It was one of the best ones.
How do you make, Sam? Is that homemade? The elderflower and passion fruit one, and if you do you make it with actual elderflower, or do you use cordial or flavourings to do it? Just out of interest to do. What are you doing? You looking for your?
I want to show them the picture of
the triple bundle. Well, we're going to show it in a sec.
No, that's not the one I bought.
Okay.
That's not the one I bought. Calm yourself. Watch your football.
Yeah, I'll be like this. I don't want to be unsociable and just say, yes.
Unsociable, you say? Unsociable?
Sam said, Monkey wants giant pork pie and merely Reese's Pieces cups for dinner. Oh, bless him.
I don't blame him. I do not blame him.
The cornerstone of any nutritious dinner. Let's say what? Oh, there's just been another goal. There has just been another goal. So this will extend the match.
Okay, so that looks awesome. I tried to order it. It was sold out in seconds. I was just like, this was less than 30 seconds. It sold out, that one. But I really wanted to try that one. Or is that chocolate in between? That could be white chocolate, you know.
See, I'm not a fan of white chocolate. Not
it's too sponge. Sippy. I thought it was sponge, but I don't know. I think it's white ganache, you know.
I love elderflower cordial. That sounds so delicious, Sam, said Kirsty. Right, I'm just going to have a quick look at this goal.
And then they had a birthday cake one. Let me show you the birthday cake one. For goodness sake. Yeah, so this...
That was a good goal, Sinclair. It was a good goal. Kirsty said, just making a tray bake. Easy Friday dinner. So chicken, red pepper, broccoli and potatoes, mushrooms for me, and in paprika and garlic seasoning.
Do you know what? When you said tray bake, do you know what I was thinking?
What's that?
Cake tray bake. I was like, yes, cake tray bake. I mean, that tray bake sounds amazing as well. But in my mind, I was thinking cake tray bake. So let me show you the birthday cake one. So that's the birthday cake one.
No, we haven't got this one.
No. So these two we haven't got.
They look very similar, just with hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah.
Sam said Nick made homemade elderflower cordial one year. It's
Ooh,
beautiful and goes wild in
nice.
Cornwall. But I buy a cordial. It comes in a meal bottle. Can't remember the brand or the name right now. Is it the one with the green bottle? I know there's that big one, almost looks like a wine bottle in a big green bottle. That's the one I always remember with the elderflower cordial. But again, I can't remember the name of the brand. Right, as the football's going to carry on for a little bit, shall we?
Are you sure you can tear yourself away?
I don't think I can. But anyway, let's reveal. So you're gonna see it along with us, right? Now I'm just gonna make sure
turn it round.
There's no paperwork in here.
Oh yeah.
You see? There we are.
Oh. Shall I? Oh, it's 2 separate boxes.
Okay, here we go. So we got ta-da, 2 separate boxes.
One says milk on it.
Right, so let's get them out one at a time. Okay. What shall we show first?
Shall we show the non-milk one first, because we've seen the milk one?
Well, let's do the milk first, because people have seen that, just so they got a reminder what it's like. So it comes in these big bottles. It's quite dense, you know.
Quite heavy. Quite heavy.
So flick on the side. Flick on the side. Here we go. You get to see it at the same time. Bit of a rude picture. There it is. So there is the Bruce, as you can probably see. Right, now let me open this up. Holy cow. I'll have to turn it around. Kelly's evil laugh. Look at that, guys. That is tremendous.
Now that's the milk one.
So this is the milk one. Can you see? It's got all those layers of gooey fudge. Although, can you see that one right in the middle?
Yeah, I know.
Right
yeah.
at the top. You got a lot less ganache there at the middle one. So there you go. That is it. Layers of dark chocolate. Sam said, Mum would make elderflower champagne every year. We would sit watching the telly in the evening, hoping to hear the bottles pop, because it meant we could have a wee glass. Oh,
nice. This smells amazing, by the way.
It's that really rich chocolate.
If only there was smell-o-vision.
I'm drooling, says Simcoe. Right, now, so we've shown you this one before. Now, this one, the next one, we have not seen.
We've not seen, we've not tried.
So
I'm glad I got the both so that we could try them side by side to see which one that we actually like the most.
They're nicely packaged as well. They do actually pack them quite well. All right, here we go. So you get to see this the first time that we do. There we go. There we are. There it is. So again, very similar. I've got the slab here. Right, so I'm going to turn it because the thicker slab is that side.
Yeah.
And I'll just do it that way. Right, here we go. This is very difficult because I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It looks very similar. It's just dark chocolate.
But this is dark chocolate.
Ah.
It's not as much ganache on there, though. I feel.
I think dark chocolate is slightly more pricey, isn't it? Maybe that's why.
No, the milk chocolate is £1 more expensive.
Look at that. Holy moly. You can see all of that ganache.
Holy moly.
Right. Okay, guys. We are going to try. Should we do the dark chocolate one?
You want to do the dark one
I think
first?
we should do. Fork. Got one? You only need one.
Fork off.
Right. Well, then you go first.
All right. Well.
Can you see?
Smells dark, rich. Okay, let me. Okay.
Let me go in. Liam, how are you?
Liam, I hope you're well.
How are you doing, Liam? How are things? Come on, Spain, he says. Are you watching? I think Germany seem to be turning the tide on this one. Right, Liam, we're just trying the Bruce. So I'm gonna.
Mark's gonna try and do a difficult thing.
I know. I'm just trying to show it. It's very difficult to sort of show at the same angle. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Now it's slightly bitter, so I'm not sure you'd like that one.
It's okay. I think this would be more yours and Evelyn's, perhaps.
Yeah, this is definitely more me. This is actually really good. Good, thanks. Yeah, watching it. Germany playing well. Germany are playing exceptionally well. Really, this is the thing. So this is the standard England have got to live up to, these two types of teams. Look at that. That is, it was going to zoom. I think it will. It's incredible.
Oh.
I'm going to say, though, I'm not sure if I prefer the milk or this one. I think I prefer the milk.
No. You like bitter things.
I do. But it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's really, really good. But it's richer than the milk.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Right, I'm going to go for one of the ganache sides. So I got there first. So in that, you can see that I've got ganache. So I'm going to block your face just a bit. I'll come off the screen. There you go. Look, you've got ganache.
You can even see how moist that cake is.
It is. There's a lot of chocolate in that one. Here we go. Oh, that's fab. That chocolate, when you have the ganache, try the ganache.
I tried the ganache.
The ganache smacks it. The ganache, I think the cake is better. I think the cake itself is a bit bitter. Let me try the cake.
I don't think there's much. I think the cake is the same in both cakes, but just one is milk chocolate and one is dark chocolate. But the ganache is the same. I mean, it's the ganache that's different. Let's get the milk. Let's try the milk.
Okay, let's try the milk.
No, leave that there.
Okay. Right, this is sheer piggery. Have you noticed
on Mark's part?
Have you ever noticed how many times I say that in a video? When I edit him, I go, "Oh, that's all I keep saying. This is sheer piggery. This is sheer piggery." Sam said, "I thought about a Bridgerton afternoon tea. One cake." Oh, listen to this. I need to have a drink for this. Right, this is Sam's Bridgerton afternoon tea idea, and it's copyrighted. We're just going to copyright it here. I thought about my Bridgerton afternoon tea. One cake would be the Queen, a Charlotte cake with candy floss for her wig. Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Next, the pen. I was thinking a quill-shaped ginger snap.
Mm.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
What would you use? Do you know what you could do? You know, for the feather, you can make chocolate feathers, can't you?
Yeah.
If you spread the chocolate really, really thin.
But would you want something that is more flowy? Is the question.
Let me try a little bit of this and I'll tell you. Fill the ginger snap with candied ginger cream and pineapple. Yellow like pen dresses. That would work really well. And I like the idea of doing that, the quill. You could almost have a little pocket watch as well in it. I think that would work quite well. If you make a cake like a pocket watch, that would work really well, Sam.
Yeah.
Where are we? Kirsty said, I found some Toblerone dark chocolate minis in the cupboard to help me through this.
Yes. Yes.
So again, we're not sponsored by the Bruce. So I know
we're not sponsored by anyone, by the way.
As you guys probably know, but we just wanted to say it is well worth getting. And Liam, how are things going? Any new updates? Sorry, I was going to ask you. Germany, you said about Germany playing well. They are playing very, very well. Right, now we are going to try the chocolate one, the milk chocolate one. They're all chocolate, but this is
all chocolate. They're all chocolate. Oh my word! This is just so nice and gooey.
I'm having to wait because I'm not.
Oh! Apologies. You had to wait. Apologies.
Managed to get a nice gooey piece. Here we go. You really do notice the difference trying the two.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favourite?
The milk.
I would say the milk as well. Dark is good. Don't get me wrong. You won't be disappointed if you've got dark, but get the milk.
The Bruce, the dark one, is the original Bruce.
But yeah, this is the one that's smacks.
Yeah.
This is the one that takes the cake. Oh wow. The ganache is so good. You know what it is with the ganache? It's not, because you would think it'd be really. It's a relatively thick layer of ganache, right? It's right there. It's dropping down. But do you think that would actually be sickly? But it's not at all. It's not at all. And that's really unusual. Wow. Tia said, what's the percentage of the dark chocolate in it? 70% is weak for me. Oh my God, Tia. You like a really dark chocolate.
I don't know what percentage they use. I've got to be honest. No, when I bake, I normally use 75. But I know a lot of people like 85. That's far too bitter for me. And my family wouldn't. My family aren't like, they like sweet stuff. But when I did chocolate cakes once, they were a little bit too bitter because I used the dark chocolate in the thing, and then I used the dark chocolate as the topping. I was like, oh no! But what I meant to do was have the cake dark and then have the chocolate milk.
And that would work really well. Right now, before Kelly tells me off, that is all ganache. So I'm going to tell you what the ganache is like. Oh, wow.
Look at you. You even got chocolate all around your mouth.
I'm saving that for later. It's really rich. It's really creamy. So if anybody is interested, it is called Get Baked. It is the Bruce. But as St. Cot will testify, it is very difficult to get these. You've really got to be able to...
I'm not joking. They literally sell out in seconds. In seconds. So...
I can see why, though. It's a really good cake. Our advice would be, if you're only going to get one, get the milk chocolate. The dark chocolate's nice, but the milk chocolate is slightly better. But
also, it depends on what your taste buds are like. If you do like dark chocolate.
I do, but let me try this again. This one.
We'll have to hold them next to each other as well, so people can say, oh, that is a big slice.
I mean, it's good. It's really good.
They are good. I can't lie to you. They are good, regardless. But my preference would lean towards milk.
Yeah. So, although, it really depends on your mood.
Yeah. So I'm just going to hold this one up. Do you want to hold that one up?
No, let me put this sticker thing there. There you go. So look, they look identical. You would, you can see Kelly's one is slightly darker, but only ever so slightly darker. Yeah. The cake is pretty much identical.
Yeah, the cake is identical because I think the cake inside is still chocolate.
Well, that's my dinner sorted. There we go. A whole slab of cake. So there we go, guys. That's our second review of the Bruce. It comes in really nice packaging as well. I do think £50 though. How much were these each?
One is 15 and one is 16.
Right. Okay. So the slab of the cake. Now you might think that's a lot for a slab of cake, but it is a decent.
It's a decent size. It's probably a size of cake.
It's probably the size of a very small cake.
Because it's 12 layers as well. With ganache in between and then ganache all around, and yeah.
Right. Sorry, guys. We were so indulgent in that, just going, nice, but again, we just wanted to show you what Get Baked sold those two specific cakes. Now you have tried to get the others, but as you say,
sold out in seconds. Couldn't get that trio chocolate. Couldn't get it.
Where are we? So Tia, what would be your percentage of chocolate? What would you go if 70% is weak for you? What would you normally go for? Sam said Toblerone removing the mountain logo is bad.
Oh,
why
really?
Is that? Why is the logo bad? I thought it represented Swiss mountains.
I am just having a look to see if it tells you what percentage of.
Oh yeah, to have a look for. So Tia said it's kind of annoying because I never find any sweet treat rich enough for me. Oh.
What?
All right. Can anybody recommend a really rich chocolate treat?
When I make my chocolate cake, people say it's too rich.
Well, can anybody recommend a rich chocolate treat for Tia? 85% she said is a sweet one.
Yeah, 85. Right, okay. A lot of people do. Yeah, it's not for me.
Well, Tia, if you have a look, I bought this for my dad. So Fortnum and Masons do a a hot chocolate. Now I thought it was the powder, but when I got it, it's a bit pricey. It's £22, but it's chocolate shavings rather than chocolate powder. So when I opened it, I thought, oh, brilliant! It's actually chocolate shavings. And I believe, I'll double check for you, but I believe that was 85%. It may be 82%, but it's over 80. So that might be good enough for you if you put that in a hot chocolate. You could always just eat it with a spoon if you want to put milk with it.
Also, just to let you know, if you do get the Bruce, please do not refrigerate the Bruce. The cold, dry environment of your fridge will not make for optimum enjoyment. If you absolutely must put him in the fridge, please let him come to room temperature for at least an hour before putting him anywhere near your mouth.
Oh wow, they've gendered the cake.
It's the Bruce.
Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah. Where are we? I wonder how long it takes to make these cakes. Do you know what, Kirsty?
I feel like do you know what? Because it popped up on my TikTok. So if you do have TikTok or YouTube, because they must have a YouTube channel, I would go on there and have a look, because I do remember it popping up, and I saw the roundness of the cake. I saw them icing the cake and all of that, but I didn't pay much attention to it. And then something happened, and I thought, oh, let me try and get this cake, this get baked cake. And then that's when I only started a couple of weeks ago, so I missed it on my first turn, but I got it on my second, and then got it on my third try. But on my fourth try, I failed.
I'm wondering actually, Kirsty, how many cakes they make, because obviously that's a slab of it. So I reckon they could probably only make a few of them, because if they sell out really, really quickly, they can't make that many of them. The demand is clearly much higher than their supply.
Yeah, I'm just looking, but it doesn't tell you. They also make pies like Mississippi mud pie, movie night pie,
you're looking at
lemon meringue pie.
What's the Franken pie?
It's all the pies that they make, a slice of all the pies that they make, but it's only for collection.
You have to go to Leeds. Anybody who's near Leeds?
No, I'm going to tell you where it is, because Leeds is where the factory is. I think.
Okay.
Headingley.
Oh, okay.
Headingley. Because you kept saying it, and I said no, it's not there, because that's where the Headingley. Pay us a visit for a slice of happiness at our store in Headingley. Bruce on demand when he is in stock, as well as brownies, cookies, merch, and sprinkles. There's also our fresh selection of dessert pies, muffins, and delicious drinks, which are exclusively available in store. Guarantee a bit of what you want by ordering for pickup or desserts to your door via delivery. So that's only if you live in Headingley, which I'm guessing is, I'm guessing that's near Leeds somewhere.
There you go, guys. So if you are in that area and you know where to go to, and the store, I'm just looking at the store online, it's the size of a house, so it's not a huge place.
No, it's not a huge thing. Future Bruce sold out. So yeah.
Wow.
Bruce, Future Bruce.
So what was I going to say? I got distracted by the football. I'm really, really hoping, though, those of you who want to get this, and I know you've been trying. We really do hope you get it. We really do.
I got.
Sorry, St. Carl said I'm moving to Headingley.
That's it. I'm going there. So for the double Bruce bundle, which is what I got, it's £31, which is exactly as it is, because the milk chocolate is £16 and the classic is £15. So which makes £31.
There we go.
So there you go. And I got the double Bruce. But they also do the Bruce bundle, which is the Bruce. I got the Bruce bundle before, but they couldn't get hold of something, so they refunded me £7. But I failed to get the Bruce the Bruce bundle, so I ended up getting the other Bruce bundle, which was £29, but they refunded me £7. And what was included in that was one Bruce and a jar of Bruce and Bruce balls. So I didn't get. Oh no, they changed it because it was something else. So now they've replaced it and they've put a jar of Bruce in there now. So before it wasn't a jar of Bruce, it was called an Atwell something, and they were having difficulties with the supplier. That's why I got the refund. But now in its place, instead of that Atwell something or other, I can't remember what it was, they've now put a jar of Bruce, so they actually have a jar of just the ganache. I assume it's the ganache, right?
Where are we? Can you imagine that, a jar just of ganache?
Yeah.
But yeah, so in answer to your Kirsty, in answer to your question, Kirsty, I imagine these would take a while. I would imagine these would take a while to bake, because there's about 12, 13 layers in these cakes.
Yeah, there's 12. Yeah, check it out on their TikTok page if you can. I'm just having a look at the jar of Bruce. They might start doing a white chocolate one, right? That would be the next logical step.
Yeah, I know, but
that would be the next logical step. They're doing a triple one at the moment, which is milk chocolate ganache, white chocolate ganache, and the dark cake. That's the triple.
I'm not sure it would interest me, the white chocolate. For me, it's too sickly. Although I've got to say, because there are other cakes aren't sickly, I would give it a go.
And I would get it. Just saying.
Sam said French pastries are amazing. If I was younger, I would go to Paris and learn how to make them.
Wow.
Well, Sam, you've got YouTube. You're never too young to try it. So just give them a go. Why not? You can even actually, I was just thinking this, I could imagine you would bake really good croissant. I could just picture that in your kitchen. The smell would be incredible in there. Tia said about 85% chocolate being the sweet spot. Sam said the Matterhorn will not be on Toblerone anymore. What was the rationale behind that? Do you know why they took? Because that's an iconic symbol on Toblerone. Sam said, put chocolate in the oven and bake it. It becomes much richer and only takes minutes. They do that with s'mores, don't they? In America, they'll melt it on graham crackers and marshmallow as well, and that all melts into one. Yeah, St. Cott's moving to Headingley. Yeah. Oh, St. Cott, on all serious note, I really do hope you get the Bruce at some stage. We don't want to oversell it, because I know what's going to happen. In like a month's time, you'll get it. And go, was that it? But I don't think you'll be disappointed. I do think you'll like it. If you get addicted to it, please don't blame us. Sam said, no denying times is hard, sir. Even the worst pies in London, only lard, and nothing morals, but just revolting. All greasy and gritty, looks like it's molten and tastes like, well, pity. Is that from Sweeney Todd?
I was about to say, it sounds Sweeney Todd-like.
Sam said, I love... Yeah, it was Sweeney Todd. Yeah, I love Sweeney Todd.
It sounds Sweeney Todd-like, yeah.
They should make a cake with dark milk, pink and white chocolate. When you say pink chocolate, is that the ruby chocolate? Ruby chocolate's quite strange.
Yeah, I've tried ruby chocolate before, and because it makes my brain, I don't understand the taste. My brain is not understanding the taste of ruby. I'm not saying it's good or it's bad or anything like that. I'm just saying my brain can't understand the ruby, because it's something that I haven't tried before. And so I've tried it. I've actually got a bag of ruby buttons to melt, because I want to make, because now we're coming into strawberry season, I actually want to make some chocolate covered strawberries. So that's what I'll be doing this season, this Wimbledon strawberry season. I'll be making chocolate covered strawberries.
We did have chocolate covered strawberries when we went to Borough Market. When I put the video up, you'll see. The video won't be for a little while, because we're still going through our Florida season. So the next Florida one, which I've already edited, was going to be a short one, actually.
Very short one.
When you see the size of the portion, Kelly and I couldn't do a dessert or a starter. So it was quite a big portion. So you'll see it when we go there as well. But this is not one of the Disney Park ones. This was a different one we tried.
But also, it was so hot in Florida anyway. We ate... Like, how many times did we eat? We ate once a day, maybe with some snacks. It was so hot. I just wasn't hungry. I just wasn't hungry enough. So we don't have as many food videos as we would have liked, because I just couldn't eat. It was just too hot.
As Toblerone expands production to new countries, it no longer satisfies the criteria needed for it to display imaginary, implying its Swissness. Really? Now, I thought that would be a selling point, that it's Swiss.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
Belgian.
I suppose. Yeah, but do people even care about that now?
Even so, it's the logo.
Yeah, I mean.
Sam said she likes ruby chocolate. So, guys, let us know. What is your favorite chocolate?
What do you like? Milk chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate, ruby chocolate? Do you like a mixture? Do you like blondie chocolate, which is just like white chocolate that is basically burnt, or is on the way to burning? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And also as well, how do you like your chocolate? Do you like your chocolate au naturel, so plain? Or do you like it with fruit in it, nuts in it? Do you like it with a little bit of pieces like creations? Is there something you like with your chocolate? Do you have to have the chocolate with something?
Yeah.
Can you take it or leave it? Or is that an absolute no-no?
Can you drink tea on its own, or do you have to have something with it?
That's a lot of questions. So let's start with the chocolate one and see what you guys say. Sam said, I wonder how adding pepper to chocolate covered strawberries would be. It's supposed to bring out the flavour of the berries.
I mean, they said about balsamic vinegar.
Well, yes, balsamic vinegar. So they do say if you fry strawberries with balsamic vinegar, it's supposed to be quite nice.
I can't imagine it.
Now, interestingly, in Mauritius, when we went there, and this absolutely shocked me, and I didn't like it, but Mauritians really go for it, is that they add a lot of salt to fruit.
Yeah, it's typical to add salt to fruit, or tahini, or piment, like chili. That's typical to add to fruit. I just like my fruit au naturel or with sugar on it. That's another thing. So au naturel or sugar.
One thing I would definitely recommend, a video I did a few years ago, was the strawberry skillet. So it's a Back to the Future recipe. Anyway, you had to make this pancake, but then what you did, you had to make a strawberry sauce with it. So you basically take strawberries and you just cook them very slowly with lots of sugar. And what they do is the strawberries break down, they release all the moisture.
It's almost like a jam.
Like a jam, but it was amazing. I tasted that sauce was absolutely amazing. That was the best thing of the thing. It was better than the pancake by far. Tia said, oh, good question, Kelly. I'm a massive fan of tea. Sencha green tea or even homemade chai is elite.
Wow.
How do you make your homemade chai, Tia? Do you add cardamom and other spices? Now, the reason why I had a friend of mine, he used to get 2 tea bags, get a saucepan of milk, put the tea bags in the milk and add cardamom with that. Let that heat up very slowly. Wouldn't let it boil, just simmer. And he used to make his own chai. It was really, really good.
There's someone I know and he brings chai to work, but I haven't tasted. So there was another girl that I used to work with somewhere else, and she always promised me, oh, when she goes back home, she's going to bring chai and blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm used to drinking, the rubbish that they have in shops. Do you know what I mean? Like it's either powdered or whatever, and it's not the real chai. It's not the real chai, but that's what I'm used to having. And so, but I do like the aromatics and stuff like that that you can smell it in the chai. But I've not tried a real typical chai as yet.
Right. So we've had our first response. Sincott said, any mint chocolate for me. I was like, no, Sincott, no. Oh, dear.
Do you like mint toffee as well? Mint toffee?
I can't do mint. I can't do mint chocolate. I can't.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're missing.
Do you know what though? I've got to say that the only mint chocolate I could have was the Terry's chocolate orange, but they've done a mint version.
Yeah,
that wasn't that strong, but
that was. Do you know what I used to love when I was younger? I can't eat it now because I ate so much of it. Aero mint Aero. I used to eat that so much. I used to love it. It was one of my favorite chocolates, but I ate so much of it I can't eat it now.
I'd like to try chocolate with actually mint leaves, so something a natural mint flavor.
Right.
The trouble is with a lot of the mint, especially peppermint, it's just too strong. And I think the thing is, because toothpaste is very strong mint, everything just reminds me of toothpaste. So if you have that, it's just like eating, as I said before, it's just like brushing your teeth and eating chocolate.
I don't like that. You know them like Benedict's one, which are little discs. They're called something Benedict's. They're normally coming around.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And I'm not a lover of Kendall mints.
No,
we're talking about very, very old chocolates here. I don't even know if they still exist, but Kendall mints was one of them, which was like a little patty of mint. And then the other one was called something Benedict's, and they always came around and they were little discs and they were set so beautifully in a package. But I didn't like those either.
Sam said, chocolate depends on my mood, I guess. Bit like movies. Sometimes I fancy a lot of it. Brad Pitt, sometimes Idris Elba. I can. Is this a euphemism for chocolate? So Brad Pitt. What type of chocolate would Brad Pitt be? What type of chocolate would Idris Elba be? I can drink tea like martini anytime, anywhere. Tia said, right, this is how Tia makes her chai.
Okay.
So you have boiled water on the pan, add mixed spices and grated cardamom. Oh, you grate your cardamom. Oh, interesting. And ginger. Then tea bags or loose leaf tea, milk, and then all good. That's interesting. So you actually use water rather than pure milk. That's interesting. Because my friend used to use pure milk. He would actually put the tea bags right in the milk because then you never use water.
Yeah.
You can pour it over a clay pot and it bubbles like a volcano. Then you got yourself a tandoori chai then. Oh, wow.
Tandoori chai. Nice. I mean, I've got a clay pot. It's a Chinese one though. But and obviously for food or rice, whatever. But I've never tried a traditional chai. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Kirsty said, heaven is a box of chocolates. Hotel Chocolat, Cadbury's Milk Tray, Thornton's Selection.
Do you know what? I love a milk tray selection because obviously you get a bit of everything. But my favourites are always the caramel, like the liquid caramels. They are always my favourite. Yeah, there's a milk tray, and then there was another one that someone got me one time. I think it's still upstairs. I think I got it for Christmas. I don't think I've opened it, you know. It's in a white box, and it's like begins with a D, and it's one of those real old style chocolates that you didn't think existed but still does. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I love milk chocolate. I was never really a lover of Black Magic or Terry's All Gold. Oh, Terry's All Gold.
Oh, do you know what? I can't remember. I mean, we tend to get the Quality Street, which is still there.
And Roses.
Yeah, and Cadbury's Roses. So those are the ones we would normally get. However, I think we did show you guys. So the biggest mistake I did was introducing Kelly to Newhouse, because now Kelly's got a real taste.
First of all,
I did introduce you to Newhouse.
Let me tell you this.
I introduced you to Newhouse.
You don't know anything about chocolate. That's the first thing. And secondly, we went to Brussels and I tried Gala and I went into Newhouse and Leonidas. Just saying.
Well, so which is your favourite out of the two, Leonidas or Newhouse?
I think Newhouse, because there are more varieties of chocolate that I like than in Leonidas. But in Leonidas, there's specific chocolates that I like.
So occasionally I will get Kelly Newhouse when I go through King's Cross on the way back from work. But it is very expensive.
Yeah.
A tiny bag, so even smaller than this. A bag probably, even smaller than that.
Half.
That will be about £20. So like that was just those amount for chocolate. £20-25. It is expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
But it's the quality. And I think when you look at their chocolates, it's almost like it's got chocolate within chocolate within chocolate within chocolate. It's all different flavours and textures in there.
It's like, so they do this like triangle one, which reminds me a little bit of a Toblerone, I suppose, like the shape of it and stuff. And inside they do this like nut sort of like nougat. And then inside the nut nougat, they have like a chocolate or a fondant of some sort. And then the outside is milk chocolate and it's got salt on the top. Mean, as Evelyn would say, mean.
I gotta say, do you know what? Actually, that combo of salt and chocolate is really good. I never really thought of it before.
I'm not a lover of salted chocolate.
Oh, it's really
good. And chocolate and chili. I'm not a lover of those.
You don't know what you're talking about. It's amazing. But one of your Leonidas ones, one of the Newhouse ones, puts black salt on the thing.
That's the one I'm just talking about.
That's really good. You like that one?
I love that one. I do love that one. I'm just saying I don't like salted chocolate, but I do like that one. Then they have Pierre, the Diamant. They have like all of these different other chocolates. And I'm telling you, if you're ever passing Newhouse, there's one in Covent Garden, King's Cross. There's one in Harrods. I'm just trying to think where else. But if you're ever in those locations, definitely try them. And I recommend the Pierre and the Diamond.
There you go. So, but it will be a treat because it is pricey. I mean, we don't get that
And is
often.
it Plaisir or Delice? It's one of those
yeah,
ones.
Plaisir, I think, is the one you like.
Plaisir.
Or Delice, one of the two.
One of the two.
You'll see it on the website. They have there as well. They've got 2, maybe 3 in London. One's in King's Cross Station, so where the Eurostar is. That's the one I always get yours.
See, he wasn't listening because he was too busy painting.
I think.
Because I already mentioned that.
All right. Well, I was distracted. Where are we? T said my favourite chocolate is probably. Oh, how do you pronounce that? Is it Ladre? I'm trying to give it the. And is this German, Tia? This company. Is it Ladrek?
Is it like Norwegian of some sort, or Austrian, or German?
I'm sure Tia would. Well, I've never got my blooming phone.
But so spenny, yeah, I bet. But these chocolates they are
expensive.
The thing is, when you go to these new houses, when you go to Leonidas, when you go to all of these chocolatier houses, they are spenny.
Sam said, I treated myself to some fruit pastels and frutellas last week. Very tasty. Did you buy these on a whim, Sam? Because sometimes I do that. I'll be in a shop and I go, oh yeah, I haven't had those for ages.
Jelly tots. Tia says she'll make me chai one day.
Oh, bless you. And me, Tia. And me, please. I really like the chai. Sam said, we've been without a car for almost a year, but we are getting another one soon. I cannot wait to get out.
Oh, brilliant.
It's been over 18 months since I've left my home. Oh, Sam.
Oh, wow.
We've got cabin fever. My word. I think that would be nice for you, actually.
Wow.
Sam said, I will be buying new food and going to my moors and the seaside.
Bless you.
With little Zachary. Well, do you know, that will be wonderful. I think he'll love that as well.
I think he'll love that. Yeah, getting out and about and sort of like.
Well, and you'll love it even more.
Yeah, being by the seaside and all of that. Fish and chips, maybe. All of that type of stuff. Quite nice.
Oh, that will be lovely. I'm so happy for you to be able to get out as well. So once you get your new car, so chocolate. So there's a real range of chocolate lovers there. Some like the mints. Some people who else are there as well like the certain types, so chocolat, Hotel Chocolat, Cadbury's Milk, and Thornton's.
I don't get me wrong, because I love Cadbury's Creations.
Yeah,
I love them as well. Yeah, I do like a Cadbury's Creation. But when I eat like a Cadbury's type chocolate, because it's filled with other things, I always like cheese and onion crisps with them. So good.
Does anybody else do this? So not Tia, that's Kelly, not Tia. Kelly likes to have crisps and chocolate together, don't you? But you see, that's the thing with the salt.
But only cheese and onion.
Oh, okay, not the salt bits then.
Yeah, only cheese and onion. I can't, like some people, they like salt and vinegar crisps with chocolate. But I specifically love cheese and onion crisps with the chocolate. But it has to be like a Cadbury's. I can't have it with Leonidas, let's say, or Newhouse, or that doesn't bring the sensation. Oh, I must go and get. But if I have something like Cadbury's, like especially like Galaxy Counters or Creations or something like that, then I will have to have the cheese and onion crisps. So good.
Nick wants to catch Cornish crabs and lobster. Oh,
wow,
really?
Wow.
Have you got the nets or the little cages?
The cages,
cages. Have you got the cages?
That's crazy.
I was going to say as well, then to cook those, because that'll be fresh.
Mm.
It's Swiss chocolate tea, you said.
Right.
So is it Ladderich? I don't know how you pronounce that.
I've never heard of it.
Nor and I. We'll have to look at that. Thank you, Tia. We'll check that one out.
But the most Swiss chocolate I've heard of is Milka.
Milka
and Toblerone, I think. Yeah, those are the two.
Oh, another save. Spain nearly can.
Why are you?
So what we're going to say. So we'll see if we can get our hands on that actually. The Laderick one and give that a try because it does sound quite nice. Ooh. Sam said Walker's or Golden Wonder cheese and onion. For me, I prefer Golden Wonder. You couldn't get Walker's when I was young.
Yeah, and you know the thing was with Golden Wonder was that cheese and onion were always in a green packet, and salt and vinegar were in a blue packet. And then when Walkers came out, I always went for the green packet because I was thinking, oh yeah, cheese and onion. And it was always salt and vinegar. So they swapped it, and it would drive me
Oh yeah,
mad.
the colours
It would
are different.
drive me mad. Because I'm such a real cheese and onion. I've always been a fan of cheese and onion, but throughout the years I've gone for bacon, and I've gone for what were you saying?
No. I was going to say I always associate salt and vinegar with blue. And
Yes.
I always associate cheese and
onion
with green. Yeah. That's how I would always associate it.
Because that's how Golden Wonder did it. And it was two different types of blues for like a plain one and a cheese and onion one. They were two different types of blues. But yeah, and then Walkers came along and swapped them.
Well, one of the ones Kelly's into at the moment. So these are Sainsbury's own of these, which are as you can see, look, you see how much she's into them. These are the bacon crispies. They are, believe it or not, vegan friendly. So although they're bacon crisps, they do smell. They've got like a meaty smell to them. I'd never think they smell of bacon, but they got a meaty smell to them, and vegan friendly.
I like these ones, but I prefer the onion rings.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So Sainsbury's, that's the other one again from Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
So that's the recommendation Kelly would get. We give that recommendation.
Or the Tesco one. The Tesco onion rings are nice as well. I do prefer the Sainsbury's bacon one to the Tesco bacon one, but I like either or of the onion rings.
Just moving my legs. I've really got long legs. Where are we?
I had to put my legs up, so I'll prop mine up.
Sam said, I'm still getting used to the new colours. I know, when you swap them around. The thing is as well, when they're colour coded, sometimes you just grab a bag by the colour. Tia said, what madness is chocolate and cheese and onion? What madness. Oh my word, there's another goal. St. Cots. I missed that one.
Listen, I can't. The palate wants what the palate wants.
Oh, I just have one of these. Sorry, I'm gonna have to watch this. So, St. Cot, you just said a goal. I'm just gonna have a little look. You carry on. So I've got to see this goal.
Look at this one. I'm telling you. Cheese and onion crisp. Try it with the Cadbury's Creations, but the Cadbury's Creations with the popping candy. Try it. You'll see what I mean. And then you'll never go back, and you'll go, yeah. Or try it with the Galaxy Counters, because that's more of a purer chocolate rather than having bits in it. But yeah, I promise you, you like. There's one girl though, she has salt and vinegar and chocolate. I'm not so sure about the salt and vinegar, but I am sure about the cheese and onion for sure.
Good goal. I just saw it, St. Cot. Just seen the replay. It's a very good goal. But you are seeing Tia. I think Kelly's trying to tell you, don't knock it until you try it. I wouldn't do it myself, but
try it. I promise you're gonna like it.
Sam said Snickers and cheese and onion crisp sandwiches.
Oh, do you know what? Like,
sorry. Can I just ask you that? Do you put the Snicker and the cheese in the bread? Is it the Snickers and the cheese together in the bread?
See, a lot of people do like chocolate and cheese. That is a thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people synonymize chocolate and cheese. It's not my thing, to be fair, but a lot of people like cheese and fruit or chocolate and cheese, that sort of thing. But I'm very much cheese and onion crisp. But you can't have it with like really good chocolate. So if I was to have Leonidas, my taste buds honestly really love that chocolate or really love Newhouse. But for something, and I think it's because there are certain additives in maybe like a Cadbury's that wouldn't normally be in, let's say, one of the other chocolatiers ingredients. And so my palate will want the cheese and onion crisps and the chocolate.
I'm itching to see Sam's answer. Tia said they have a store in Westerfield, White City, or Sloane Square. This is the I think are we pronouncing?
Ladrick.
We're calling it Ladrick, but I'm not sure that's how it's pronounced.
Oh,
that's interesting. We'll have to try that,
yeah.
Tia. Thank you for the tip. We'll have a look at that because you always look on the outlook for.
And Sloane Square, I want to pop to Sloane Square soon because they got that interesting ice cream shop. Yeah, I'm sure that's in Sloane Square. It's by Anya something or other, and they got like baked bean ice cream, salt and vinegar ice cream.
Oh God, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Marmite ice cream. I really want to go. I think that that Tate and Lyle like syrup ice cream is going to be amazing. Yeah. They got mayo ice cream, and yeah, I need to go there. I need to try
it. Kirsty said, I could hear my other half from the next room just before Mark said that about the goal. Do you know what? I used to have, or do you remember we used to have HD? Sky HD.
Oh, right, yeah.
And there was a massive delay on HD. This is years ago. So England scored, and I just heard "Way!" from everybody down the street, and then I saw the goal. So I knew the goal had gone in because there's a huge delay on HD for some reason. Sincott just went thumbs up. Sam said, I slice the Snickers thinly, then add crunched up cheese and onion crisp, like a crisp butty, but with thin slices of chocolate. So you actually put the layers of the chocolate in the sandwich, in the bread.
I mean, sometimes I do want crisp sandwiches, and I have made crisp sandwiches. I haven't made them recently, but like a good few months ago I did. I put like crisps in my sandwich and I ate them.
See, I'm not sure about this Sloane Square one, because the other flavours I checked out, they've got pickled onion flavoured ice cream. Baked bean flavoured ice cream.
They've also got bird's eye custard
That sounds good. But haven't they? Oh yeah, and the other one, because they do deals with the companies, and I think they've got Branston pickle ice cream.
Yeah, they have, and they got Heinz baked bean one. I'm definitely going to go because they got a syrup one as well that I would try. I wouldn't try the bird's eye custard; that would be more Mark's thing. But they've got other really good tasting ones that I think, oh, I'd like to try that. Oh my God, I'm going to try it. So for sure, I'm definitely going to go, and I'm definitely going to try it.
Oh yeah,
you want to try that pickle milkshake? They'll have a pickle ice cream there.
No. The thing is, as well, these are going to be expensive because they're niche.
Obviously, and they only do them every few months. They only do it once a year for a few months, and then they go.
Sam said, I think I saw the same ice cream place, but that's the thing as well. I mean, so you go and spend like £8-9 on vinegar ice cream, and then you take a thing, think it's revolting, and then that's it.
Well, I wouldn't buy a revolting ice cream. And they probably have a thing there where you can try little bits.
Right. I haven't got my phone.
You don't know. You don't know.
What flavours they've got. See
while you're watching, and then I'll go on the phone.
Well.
Or you could try reading the comments.
3 minutes left.
Try reading the comments.
Where are we? So, Tesco Meal Deals. Hello.
Hey, Tesco Meal Deals.
Hey guys, happy Friday. Just came back from a rainy day to the London Zoo.
Oh, how was it?
How would it go? Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good time? I've not been to London Zoo for decades, for such a long time. A long time ago. It's just off Camden, isn't it? It's not too far from Camden. Did you enjoy? How long did you go there for the whole day? And what was your favourite part of London Zoo? It was great, but the rain was so much. Do you know what? Actually, funny you should say that. I was working from home today in the conservatory, and it did absolutely bucket it down for the day. It really, really did. And that's the thing as well, because I suppose you're out in the zoo, you're kind of exposed out there as well. It's not really a cover.
Yeah, it's called Ice Cream Project.
That's it.
And they are £1 to £10. They got a Jaffa Cake one, they got a Kenko one, Penguin one, Branston Pickle one, the third. So they've only been doing it for 3 years.
Branston Pickle ice cream.
Yes, you would only get it if that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have that one.
Where Sam said, if you don't make a group or a Facebook to share food related stuff, I'm going to, Kelly.
Do you know what? We've been so busy and doing different things.
Oh, that's it. Soy sauce flavour. Kick them on soy sauce flavour.
Jaffa Cake one. They got a pesto one, Penguin one, triple orange, Maldon salt, orange, citrus, lemon. Yeah, they've got They've got an olive oil one as well.
Peanut butter one.
Yeah.
Piccalilli.
Yeah, they've got different ones. This one's telling. Oh, now he's getting excited.
Pesto.
Now he's getting excited. Pesto. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, they got a salt flavoured one.
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't say these ones.
I said they had different ones. Just weren't listening to what I was saying.
Is that the end of the match? It is.
So they got a Tiptree orange marmalade one, A Tropicana orange juice one. That's a sorbet. That's gonna be nice. But I would like some pat peanut butter. If they do a jam ice cream, don't think I'm not trying the sun pat peanut butter and the jam one. Trust me, I'm trying that.
Oh, the Komodo dragon was definitely the best bit. Oh, I didn't realize I had a Komodo dragon. They're huge, aren't they?
Yeah, Komodo dragons are. Yeah,
Komodo dragon. What was I going to say? They actually stalk their prey.
Oh, do they?
Apparently they've got poison in their bite, but it's very, very slow acting poison. So what they do is they bite their prey, and then they stalk their prey because they know the poison. It takes a while for the poison to kick in. So,
let me just cut in. Anya Hindmarch is the person that's designing these ice cream, but she's also a designer. So she sells like all these types of bags and purses and stuff like that. They're all sort of like cornflake. They're all like very
retro.
Yeah, and sort of like, Frosty's purse and pen and, ever ready battery bag and, all of that type of stuff. They're all like a Nurofen purse and a Nurofen phone holder, that kind of thing. So if you're into sort of like, Coke key rings and Coke purses and all of that type of stuff, this is for you. Very much so.
Have you ever made your own Bailey's ice cream?
I haven't. I've got loads of Baileys, as you can see.
Oh,
those two green ones, by the way, they're not the same flavour.
Yeah, you pointed it out.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, we did point it
out.
Oh, right. Just to let you know, though, the Morrisons have started selling the birthday cake. I forgot to tell you. They've started selling it. £17 if anybody's interested. So the birthday cake one used to be only sold in the US. It's now sold here, and I've only ever seen it in Morrison's. So you can have it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, an answer to that, no. But I think you have poured it over ice cream, haven't you?
I have poured it over ice cream, and I have also included it in a shake before. So
yes. Sam says, I saw Jolly eat this ice cream. Some of it looked yucky, but some amazing. I saw that Jolly video as well, Sam. That's where I saw it. So
I didn't see Jolly.
Yeah, Jolly. Do you ever watch Jolly?
No.
Oh, Jolly's a YouTube channel. I do watch them sometimes.
No.
They do this one where they get UK kids to eat American products because they go back and forth to the US quite a lot.
Right, okay.
Kirsty said, I remember the I'm not a plastic bag craze. Yes, was that one of the tote bags and it had the word I'm not a plastic bag on it. I have seen those around. Sam said, House of Dragons is getting very good. And I'm halfway through the new Shogun, which is brilliant if you can bear the subtitles.
I have not. Oh yeah, because I think I tried to watch Shogun and then I realized it was that one? I'm not sure. But yes, I have been meaning to watch House of Dragon. I haven't. I've been watching other stuff. I've been watching I think it was called Legend, and it was about the writings of Bruce Lee. And they got to the third season and they cancelled it. I'm heartbroken because it was so good that they don't. But also, there's been such good series and they've just cancelled them after like 2 series, and it's just like, why?
Oh, funding. It's fun. Well, funding and
writer strikes and all this.
Well, partly that, but also as well viewing figures. If they just don't get the viewing figures, they don't bother making it anymore. I mean, if you think Bridgerton has so many viewers,
yeah, but that's gone worldwide. That's America.
Well, that's
and
what
here.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So because it's got such a big following, they're going to extend it. I mean, also they go on the bandwagon, like you say, Bridgerton afternoon teas, and
I have noticed Bridgerton everything at the moment. I don't know if I thought, for me, season 2 was the best. I did like Queen Charlotte though. I thought that was a good one. But for me, I think season 2 was on point.
I told my son Samuel not to be selfish when he was little. He looked up at me in tears and said, I am not a shellfish. That's why I saw the 2 and I was trying not to ruin the joke. Bless him. Oh, bless him. But yeah, we were saying that actually. So in London, there's a place called Liberty.
Yeah.
Which is it used to be a department store, didn't it?
It's still a department store.
Is it still operating as a department
Yeah,
store? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
still a department store.
So, and that's off Regent Street, and they have turned that now into, I don't know if it's still going, but it was a Bridgerton experience.
Yeah, they only had it for a few weeks, so I don't know if it's still going. I think it was until July something.
It was
mid-July.
It's free, so if anybody is interested, it may still be on. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't got my phone to hand, so I can't Google it. But that was. But if anybody's into Bridgerton, but there I've noticed because obviously I look at different. Oh, Samson, I've just finished Bridgerton. Oh, but we because obviously as you know, I'm trying to research more afternoon teas to try when we're there, and there's a lot of Bridgerton ones coming up. Different. I don't know how many of them are official and how many are not,
and I don't know how many of them are good.
Well, that's the other thing.
I want to go to a good Bridgerton afternoon.
Well, I think we'll end up going to have to go into Sam's house because she's got the idea.
Clearly.
You imagine
You're
that?
going to have elderflower.
What are you two doing here?
We come for the afternoon tea. The Bridgerton afternoon tea. I'll be fanning myself. Come for the Bridgerton afternoon tea.
It'd be really weird rather than see us in the screen. You'll see us up front, but yeah, then we'll have a look. If anybody's interested, I'll see if we can source a little afternoon tea.
See, they did one a couple of years ago in Greenwich, and we were supposed to go. Like there was supposed to be a few of us that went, but we didn't end up going in the end. But that seemed like a good one. But again, I don't know. There are more out, but I just want to go to a good one.
What series is Bridgerton on now?
3.
Ah, okay. Is it just finished or is it just started?
No, it's finished. I think there's going to be 9 seasons, 8 or 9 seasons.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
they're really going for it.
In fact, now the next season, I've been told they're actually going to deviate from the book.
Oh really?
Yeah. So, you know that they did that with Game of Thrones. They deviated from the book.
Well, it was the writer, wasn't it? But he was struggling to keep up because he was writing the script as well.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, so he was doing the writing for it, and they were saying, well, not the whole script, but I think he was writing the plot lines.
Right.
But he said he was struggling to keep up with demands because they were saying, "Come on, we film these bits now."
Yeah.
And he was just saying, "No, I just need to write them. It doesn't just flow. I've got to think of it."
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. You got to let the creative juices flow and all that.
Oh, bless you. I'd love for you to come to tea. Sorry, that was really rude of us, Sam. We were just inviting ourselves. Yeah, we'll come round. But yes, the Bridgerton afternoon tea. We will try and source one. If not, we will be doing some afternoon teas soonish.
I want to find a good one that's a little bit goes on par with, Be Our Guest. That was a beautiful one.
That was good. Well, we should go back to Be Our Guest because they've changed it. They have changed it. And actually, in fact, that's done quite well for us. So we got quite a few views for that one.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is so good. House of Dragons is just as good.
Really?
We're not. Do you know what?
Really?
I am going to shamelessly say I have not watched any of the Game of Thrones stuff.
You don't know what you're missing.
I haven't watched any of the Games of Thrones stuff. And there's
Hold on.
How many seasons are there? 9, 10?
I can't remember.
There's quite a lot of them. But people I know that have watched it all say to me, "You must watch it. It's really, really good."
Yeah, I mean it's brutal, but it's really good. A friend a guy that I used to go to college with was actually in it.
Oh yeah, you said. Yeah, you said.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what, Sam? I was just going to say, actually, I can imagine your head cooking for some afternoon tea ideas for Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, afternoon tea, ideas. Do you know what would be good? If you did a Game of Thrones afternoon tea, you could actually incorporate the dragon's egg somehow. So that would be in cakes. That would be really good.
Imagine thinking that and caramel oozing from it or something like that.
If you were really, although it would take too long to do, if you could do like a mold of a chocolate dragon or something, so you break the thing and then there's a dragon inside it.
Yeah, but maybe the representing fire would have to be different coloured type of cream or something. I don't know. Interesting.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, Sam, keep those ideas bubbling. So like I said, just to go quickly back onto the videos, let's talk a little bit about the video we released on Sunday, which was the Crystal Palace.
Yeah, so we did the Crystal Palace lunch.
Yeah,
that was
the
on
lunch
Sunday
as well.
We also did one for MK Vacays.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
We did. So we also did for MK Vacays. We did the Planet Hollywood. Do you know what? My brain just
not
goes.
Planet Hollywood.
I keep calling it Planet Hollywood. Hollywood Studios. And all throughout the blimmin' video, when I was editing, I thought, oh my God, I keep calling it Planet Hollywood. Hollywood Studios.
It's Hollywood Studios.
So if anybody did get to watch it, you will see Kelly managed to was it Darth?
No, Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren actually got to talk to Kelly, right up to Kelly.
You do not have to choose. I have chosen for
you. And
you.
he actually talked to Kelly in a video. It was so funny.
Yeah.
There was a girl behind. I thought it was you laughing. But
no.
There was a girl behind going, oh my God.
Yeah.
So when you did that, I managed to incorporate in the video. So you could see me filming it from a distance, and then I incorporated Kelly's video and put that in there.
Yeah. And it just so happened because I don't always have my phone out to film.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that I had my phone out and he came up to me and I was like, oh my God. But then we saw the show again, but with a guy dressed in the grey, and I thought he was really
one
good.
of the commanders. Yeah, so you'll see in that Kylo Ren actually uses the Force. The female officer is caught like this, but there's another one, and I think it might be in a later video. So
it's in a later video.
So we do go back to those places, so we will be putting that up there as well.
Yeah, and he was really good.
Yeah. So do check that out if you want a bit of a laugh. It's towards the end of the video. Sam said a warm chocolate could melt the dragon egg. That's true. Could be like the fire.
That is like the chocolate bomb. So whenever I go to the Ivy, they do this chocolate bomb with this like white chocolate. It's amazing. It's amazing. If you ever go to the Ivy and they have the chocolate bomb on the menu, try it. It's too good.
Sam said a Wilding cake. Jon Snow cake. Oh my God, the Ned Stark.
Ned Stark.
I need a cake shop now. I think your cake shop would be amazing. You should do that and themed cakes as well.
Themed cake. I think people would really enjoy, like a Jon Snow, whatever it is, or a Hodo, whatever it is.
Well, these type of shops, Sam, these type of shops where they said it, all these were created, a lot of these during the pandemic, where people just, because hadn't have.
Guess what? Donut Time are doing a peanut butter and jam donut. It's not the same as the PB and J-Lo, to be fair.
What's it called?
But I don't know what it's called, but it's in a pack, and it's like peanut butter, and they drizzled the jam on top.
Oh wow!
Looks amazing.
We'll have to have a look at that.
It only comes in a 6-pack though, not 6-packs of those specific donuts, but different donuts. But they look amazing.
But check it out, because I was going to say, and sorry, going back to the get baked thing, Sam, then that's how a lot of these shops do. When people weren't able to get out, or they weren't able to obviously go get ingredients, they just started to bake and stuff like this. So that would be good. You could start your own little business.
Yeah, you can.
Selling it.
A little side hustle.
We would definitely purchase some of your cakes. Liam, you're right. Liam, what did you think? I didn't get to see most of it, obviously, because we're doing the live. But I tell you what, I did watch the first half and the first half of the second half, if that makes sense. And it was a really good match. Really entertaining stuff, fast paced. And I know I do really want to watch the it could have been anyone's. Spain just got it in the last minute. I was the cynic in me really wanted it to go to penalties. I just love the thing of a penalty shootout. I did feel sorry for the Germans, I must say, because it's very, very difficult to it's heartbreaking to go out like that. But I know someone's got to do it, but a lot of people were saying that's such a shame that wasn't the final. Yes, and then France, of course, play Portugal next in 8 minutes' time.
Oh wow!
Sam said, "I want to make a pineapple jam. It's so expensive to buy, but so delicious." But what's the one
I buy a Hartley's one.
But is that expensive?
Jam in general is expensive. I don't know. I can't lie to you. I don't know how much the Hartley's one is. I normally just put it in the shopping.
Oh yeah.
But this is when I'm baking a pina colada cake. But I would like to make a jam. That would be amazing, and it would be less additives, because in the Hartley's jam there's quite a lot of additives in that.
Well, and a lot of sugar. But yeah, it's very, very sweet. Oh, sounds nice. I love pineapple. So yeah, there's a pineapple jam. The brand you use is Hartley's.
Hartley's, yeah.
Have you got any? I can show them.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab it so you can guys can see.
I think there is a full jar somewhere on the side there, or there is a part of the jar in the fridge.
Excuse me,
I've used some of the one that's in the fridge. It's in the inside door. So yeah, so when I'm doing a pina colada cake, I normally use the jam, and I normally make my cream cheese frosting.
So would you recommend this one?
It's not. I mean, I would. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a pineapple jam, yes. However, it's not the best jam that you could get.
That's the one.
But it's the only one that I found that goes with pina colada cake, unless I was going to make my own.
It's not one that you would normally think of as well.
I don't use Hartley's. I normally use Bon Mama.
Yeah, but they don't do pineapple.
Right? And if Bon Mama did do pineapple jam, I'd be using Bon Mama. Just saying. When I make the like a cherry chocolate cake or cherry almond cake, then I would use Bon Mama. If I'm making a chocolate chocolate cherry cake, again I use Bon Mama jam. I also use their apricot jam. I use their strawberry jam. Yeah. Wrong.
There you go. But yeah, Liam, I like it as well. Pineapple. Has anybody tried it grilled on a barbecue? I've been meaning to do this every time we have a barbecue. I'm meaning to put it on the barbecue to try it. I know you've got your turn your face up, but people say it's really nice. I do want to try that.
Do you know what it is? I don't think I like the UK pineapple. Wherever they source in their pineapples from, I don't like it.
UK pineapple. I don't think it grows in UK. Although
no, wherever they're sourcing it from, I don't like it. But when I go to Mauritius, I do like the pineapple that when I go there, and it doesn't cut my tongue. Wherever they source this pineapple, it always cuts my tongue, always, and I can't always eat pineapple. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky. But whenever I go to Mauritius, I can eat pineapple, no problem.
Oh, that's interesting. So Sam said there were pineapple sheds they used to grow pineapples in back in Victorian times. We have some in Cornwall near where my mum lived.
There you go.
I had no idea they could grow in this country. I know my parents have got a pineapple plant because my brother bought them. You remember, there was Morrison's were selling
your brother always buying plants.
Yeah, plants and stuff like that. But I had no idea they actually grow. I always thought it's called the Lost Gardens of Heligan. Oh, that's interesting. I just assumed it's just not warm enough here to grow pineapple.
It would be in a conservatory though, not in greenhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be in a greenhouse.
I did plant sunflowers at the front before we went away. And
sunflowers?
Yeah, but none of them are grown.
I don't like sunflowers anyway.
They aren't grown anyway, so you're missing it.
There was a house that I used to see sometimes, and they had loads and loads of sunflowers, like so many, many sunflowers.
They don't do it anymore, man.
No.
Oh, ow! Be careful.
Sorry.
Where are we? The pineapples had their own sheds. Pineapple sheds.
Interesting. But how would it be hot in a shed? Because it'd have to be a certain temperature, right?
But do they make it like rhubarb? Is that the whole thing as well? Because rhubarb, you put it in the dark. They say in Yorkshire, this is what they used to do. And they used to have, it would grow up like that because it's looking for the sunlight. So that's what they would do. And
but I think rhubarb doesn't need the same heat that pineapple would need.
When you say shed, is it like a greenhouse or is it just actually like a shed? So it's
I'm just wondering whether heat, like how it retains the heat in order to grow.
Yeah. So Sam put insulated with straw, but she originally put insulted with straw. Yeah, insulated with straw. All right. So it keeps it nice and warm. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
That would make sense. Yeah. Because I was thinking,
Kelly, I feel the same way about UK tomatoes. Everywhere has better tomatoes than we do. Now, Kirsty, you say that until you go to the States.
Now, so there is one girl I know, and she absolutely love tomatoes. Do not like tomatoes in this country.
Really?
Yeah, they don't like it in this country. They say when they go to their own home countries, they can really eat the tomatoes fresh like that. But in this country, apparently, we don't do good tomatoes. I don't know, because I don't like tomatoes regardless. And I can't imagine them, even if I was in another country, they would be nice. But it's very much like cucumbers for me. I don't like cucumbers. So, yeah.
Sam said, 2 working pineapple glass houses can be seen in Britain today. The 19th century pineapple pier at the Lost Gardens of Heligan. Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea they were grown here. I can
imagine they could grow in a greenhouse. Yeah, so
your mum would play there. Oh, that's interesting. There you go. There you go.
Has anybody been watching? Does anybody, first of all, does anybody like Love Island? And has anybody been watching Love Island? Now, I haven't caught up with last night's one, so I need to catch up with last night's one. But I'm here for it. I'm enjoying. I'm like, what? Like some of these things, I'm like, what? Yeah, and some of these people are going to get a rude awakening, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm here for it. I'm here for the drama.
I don't think anyone's going to admit they watch Love Island.
Hey, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. Not so guilty because I'll just tell anyone, but yeah.
I agree with that lady, she said. Right then, guys.
Mark is getting antsy.
It's approaching 8 o'clock. I know there's a few that want to watch the game, so I think we will leave the live there. Has to be on Vine on the Tomatoes. Yes, I agree, Sam. And also as well, they're good to cook on a grill. Vine on the Tomatoes. Very nice. Very, very, very nice indeed. Right, so guys, we thank you so much for joining us on the live today. We really did have fun. It was really good to try the Bruce with you guys.
Yes. I don't know what we're going to do with all of that cake. It's like 30 quid's worth of cake.
So we did want to show you. I'm sure we'll probably end up giving some slices.
Yeah, I'll cut some slices for sure.
For people. So that's a Get Baked. We did do the review on it. It is very difficult to get hold of, as Kelly did say. But if you are interested, that's the company that do it. That's it from Mark and Kelly's Trips and Tips for this week. However, as always, we will be back Tuesday, 6:30 UK time. But as I say, guys, thank you so much for joining live. We really did have a good time chatting to you, as we always do.
And don't forget, you can catch our other channel, MK Vacays. And we've got, I think, 5 or 6 videos up now. Please check those out. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We are looking to reach at least 50 subscribers. Obviously more. We want more than, but we're looking at this current moment. Our goal is 50 subscribers. And then we'll be able to do lives from that one as well whenever we decide to go on holiday. And so that is a goal. But yeah, we are enjoying sort of like putting out the videos for you guys. We hope you're enjoying the series as well on this channel, as well as the MK Vacays. Yeah, we just hope you're enjoying it, really.
We do. Anyway, that being said, guys, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Stay well, everyone as well, says Kirsty, and we do agree. Lots of love to you all. We really do appreciate all your support.
Thank you for joining us.
And we will see you next Tuesday. Until then, take care, look after yourselves, and remember, you're never too old to have fun. And don't forget,
melt my cheese.
You know it, as seamless as clockwork.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Take care, guys.
Okay,
bye.
Bye.